Well, hello there. I'm the Benevolent Bricktator. Welcome. Tonight I'd like to talk to you about Well, hello there. I'm the Benevolent Bricktator. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about sorting Lego. Maybe you're brand new to Lego. Maybe you went out and bought a brand new piece of art to frame in your home. Maybe you have a kid and they've accumulated Lego and they want to do more with it, but you're not quite sure how to help them. Maybe. This looks like something like the last Lego set you've built, and you want to be able to sort your old Lego to figure out how to best use it going forward. If you're any of these people or someone totally else, I think some of these tips can be helpful in how to sort your Lego to be able to use it so that it doesn't collect dust on the shelf. So the type of sorting that you might want to do will depend on what type of person you are, what type of Lego collector you are. Do you have all sorts of big new sets that you love going after? Maybe there are just a few that you like. You have 5 or 6 and you like to take them apart and rebuild things. Maybe your kid has a bunch of Lego, but it's all mixed together and they find it hard to find the pieces they need to do to rebuild some of their sets. I think these principles are going to be able to help with that. So there's no one formalized Lego dictated way to storage. So Lego from Denmark, they don't say, we hereby declare that you must sort your pieces according to this, that, and the other thing. No, it's very much up to how you'd like to sort, what space you have, and what funds you have available, because that will determine a lot on how detailed you might want to go or how broad it might be. So the Lego process I'd like to talk about, I like to call the Lego sorting rule of 3. In general, I've divided this into 3 types of Lego bricks. You have your bricks. Bricks would include things like 2x4s, 1x3s, anything that is basically not flat and not weird. The second category would be those weirder pieces. Not that they're weird, but just they're different, like your canoes, your cannons, your big pieces of brown net. The final category, you're probably going to have a lot of these, especially if you have newer Lego. Plates and tiles. Plates and tiles, anything flat. Flat being less than the height of a regular brick. So this would include the stubby 2x1 plate high. Could include something like this. I like to sort them out like this. So this is what I do to start with. I take all the pieces, I rummage through them, I sift through, just kind of pulling out all the pieces, for example, the plates into a bucket, shoving the bricks off to the side, then sorting through the bricks, shoving out the different pieces to the side. And that's my starting point. The next part of the rule of 3 is I take one of those categories, let's say bricks, and I subsort those out. So I sort these bricks out into, what I do personally, I sort them out into pieces longer than 4s. I sort them out into 4s and 3s. And I sort them out into anything 2s and 1s. So that helps me to narrow it down. From there, I will take those pieces. I will sort them out further. So I'll maybe do my 1x1 studs, sort those out, be my little white pillar pieces, and I'll sort those out to the quantity and category that I have. So if I have a lot of, for example, these round pieces, I stick them all together. I have so many of them, but I don't use them a lot. I can find the colors quickly. Whereas, such as like green bricks, don't have as many of those. I might mix those in with some blue, but when you get into the black and the whites, I'll put those all together. It really, in this case, depends on my storage space available and how fast I want to be able to find them. So from there, that would be the 3rd level of sorting. So rule of 3, you sort 3 times in broad terms. You sort by bricks, other things, plates and tiles. Then you subsort the categories. So for example, bricks, I sort them out into like super long bricks, 3s and 4s, 1s and 2s. And then for my final sort, I sort them out into the final destination of where I would like them to go. So from these, I am able to sort them out and place them into the drawers that I have behind me. I can pull out the drawers to find what I need. So if I need a round plate, I've got one right here, which allows me to build the sets that I currently own, or if I'm feeling creative, to build something together that way. You don't have to do it this way. Maybe your rule of 3, you just go up to step 1. You sort to bricks, plates, and other things. And that's good. That works. If it helps you to be able to sort through your Lego, to find the pieces you need, that's what we're working for. We're looking to use your Lego better and to use the Lego you have. A lot of people talk about, let's go and get this new set. Let's go buy this. We've got to accumulate all this. Well, no. Lego is so diverse, so flexible. This channel is here to encourage and find ways to use the Lego you have. Like, it's always fun to buy. I find it fun to buy something new, but it's not practical all the time. I want to be able to use the Lego that I have better, and I want to be able to help you do that too. So I hope you had a good time today talking about storage. Let me know in the comments, how do you do storage? Do you tie them in knots? Do you tie them in bows? Do you stick them between your toes? I don't know. Maybe you step on them with your toes, but that sounds like it would hurt. In any case, until next time, I'm your benevolent Brictator.